Welcome to another edition of the Balking Dead. And of course, it's still me fucking Sharpie. And this show is still sponsored by Prize Picks. So if you haven't, go on over to Prize Picks, use promo code PUBSPORTS, get yourself a match deposit on your first deposit up to $100. 100 gets you 100, 25 gets you 25, and if you hit on that bonus, they turn that into real money. So yeah, let's just keep smacking Prize Picks like we've been doing this year. One game tonight, guys. It's ESPN night. It's Sunday night baseball. We're just going to get after it, and we're going to fucking find the ways to make some money. Shout out to the guys in the chat. 10 likes, and we just started. I see you, Sam. What up, my guy? Get into the chat. If you in Twitter world, hit the link. Come join us. Come say hi. We hit some records yesterday. Let's just keep hitting records. We got Zach Eflin versus Mad fucking Max. Philadelphia Phillies at the New York Mets. Great game today, guys. Zach Eflin has a 3.2 ERA in 4 games, coming off of a quality start off of back-to-back versus the Rockies. Last year, he had a home ERA of 3.02 and a road of 5.12, a day ERA of 4.43, and a night of 4.02. So he's better at night, and he's better at home. He is on the road in this game. He had a 2.25 ERA in 2 games last year versus these Mets. Quality starts in both games. And Mets last year was the second most profitable stadium to the under. Shout out to Noli for that. So this ain't like every other road game where Eflin, yes, is bad on the road, but yet this stadium plays to the under. So this stadium should help Eflin tonight. Once again, Eflin was 1-1 with a 2.25 ERA versus these Mets last year and went 6 innings in both games. Yes, these Mets are walking 9.4% of the time, striking out 22% of the time this year, second average, third OPS. Those are the year numbers, but let's go into the last 15-day numbers because baseball is a streaky fucking sport, and now we have a month of numbers to look at. 15 days, the Mets are 8.7 walk percentage, so they're league average. They're at 18.5 strikeout percentage. They are good. They were at 22 on the year. Now they're at 18.5 the last 2 weeks. Their fifth average, 11th OPS over the last 2 weeks. So they are seeing the ball really, really well from the right-handed side. Phillies bullpen has a 3.83 ERA and a 3.61 FIP. So they should be technically a little bit better than their ERA is showing. And they have saved 5 out of 6 games this year. So the back end of their bullpen, Knebel, has done his job most of the time, except for the one time I was on him to do his job. Fucking bomb. But, yeah, that's for another different day. But this K-prop is at 5 plus 118. It's at 4 on Prize Pick. 4 is a push. Plus 118 to get 5 is plus 118. Go on over to mybookie.ag. Use promo code PUBSPORTS and bet that shit at plus money. And don't be using plus money on your Prize Pick parlays, guys. I've been preaching to you this. If you haven't heard it yet, you're going to hear it again. We want even value juices or good value juice. We do not want plus money props on a parlay that they're only going to give us a certain amount of payback for. They're not going to give us extra value for adding on plus props. So, maybe next time, but not for this guy. I got to be a little bit smarter than that. There's no value, like I said, in taking a plus 118 prop on Prize Picks. I am looking, and I did play his over 21.5 fantasy score. He has really good numbers versus these Mets. It's Sunday night baseball. It's Citi Field. Both of those factors go in towards the unders. They just, some reason, Sunday night baseball, they play to the under. And I expect Eflin to go out and shove for a good 6 innings. Will his strikeouts be there? I don't know. 6 innings, 3 earned runs, 3 strikeouts. I easily hit this 21.5. I expect a solid quality start from Zach Eflin. When you have a ace on the mound like Max Scherzer on the other side, you bring your A game most of the time. Hence Stroman right now dealing versus Corbin Burns. Okay? Just is how it is, bro. Some people you just show up for. And you don't want to be that guy on the other end getting your fucking ass handed to you. So give me Zach Eflin, 21.5 fantasy score over to match what Scherzer's going to do tonight. Dominic Smith is batting 333 and 15 at bats versus Eflin, but he's 6 for 36 this year. Ice fucking cold. His 2+ bases is plus 145 and his home run is plus 700. If there's a fucking time for Dominic Smith to get going, guys, it's tonight. If not, dude, this guy's going to be a lost cause, dude. Sometimes you need somebody you see well to get going. So, Dominic Smith, this is your shot, dude. Plus 700 is the night for Dominic Smith. Jeff McNeil, on the other hand, guys, his hits, runs, and RBIs is 2+ minus 112. He doesn't fucking strike out. He's batting 328 this year, and in the last 8 games, he has 11 hits and 4 runs scored. So at 2+, either all I need is a hit, run, RBI. He ain't gonna get us many RBIs. He's gonna get on base, and people will bring him in. So definitely looking at some Jeff McNeil hit, run, RBI over 2+ minus 112. Damn, I look over to the chat and it's fucking smacking. Shout out to you guys. Now we got the chat going. Smash that shit, guys. Smash the like, hit the share, all that good shit. I look over, I see 22. 22 is a good number in this world. 22 is Clayton Kershaw, baby. But after we get 22, we then talk about 42. Jackie fucking Robinson. Because, yeah, Dodger baseball. But let's get on to this. Next guy on this mound is Max fucking Scherzer. He is the most psychotic pitcher in baseball. Go to YouTube, guys, later on the day when you're bored, when baseball's fucking over, and search up Max Scherzer, most psychotic pitcher in baseball. You will get a good 10-minute watch of a mad fucking man and how he became the pitcher he is today. It blew my mind, guys. I've always known Max as being a fucking ace, guys, but before he was an ace, he had a 4+ ERA, and he wasn't that fucking good, guys. His brother fucking died. Rest in peace, bro. I don't want nothing like that to ever happen. Everybody dies. His brother died. He went to the fucking funeral, flew back the next day and pitched, broke down in the dugout, broke down in the mound, and broke down after the game. Right after that, he swore to himself he would never bring emotions into the game. It's only baseball. So this guy strictly shows up to do his job. Strictly shows up to do his job. So, sorry, guys. I had to mute it real quick. My dog was whining. So, as the dog whines and complains for freaking attention, I'm going to talk about mad fucking Max. So, he's got a 3-0 ERA with a 1. He's 3-0 with a 1.8 ERA on the year with 33 strikeouts and 25 innings. So, we know this guy's going to show up. We know he's going to be emotionless. We know he's going to bring his lunch pail. So you tell the guy, good job, right? You pat him on the ass. Not this guy. Not this guy. Every coach who's patted on them, hit him on the ass, or any player who's patted him on the ass, he turns around and tells you, don't fucking touch me. This is my fucking job. Okay? He expects to be fucking great, guys. There's not many people in life who expect to be fucking great. Max Scherzer has expected and put himself into a position to be great. And we're going to keep riding Max Scherzer. He's already faced this team 3 weeks ago. 5 innings, 1 run ball, 7 strikeouts, 94 pitches. The last 2 games, he's got 100+ pitches, so we know the hog is ready to go. Boom. We're ready. We're ready to ride him. Phillies versus right-handed pitchers. They're walking 9.2% on the year, striking out 21% of the time, 10th average, 11th OPS. We break it down to the last 2 weeks. 9.3 walk percentage, 19.7 K percentage, drops down 2%. 12th average, 10th OPS. Phillies bullpen, 3.46 ERA with a 3.29 whip. My bad, guys. I gave you guys the Eflin. The Mets bullpen has saved 5 out of 6. Sorry, guys. When I said that, that was the Mets bullpen stats. So Eflin's got a really good back end of the bullpen. Not this. Phillies have blown 3 out of 6 games this year. 3 out of 7. They just had one yesterday, 2 days ago. 3 out of 7 games this year, they have blown it. So take that into effect. I did not take in the win for Max Scherzer to hit this fantasy score. Full K-prop is at 8 plus minus 143 on my bookie, and it's at 7.5 on Prize Picks. There is value in the juice if you're a juice hunter. There is not value in the numbers. Numbers don't mean anything, don't mean everything. They lie to you too. They don't lie, they just don't tell the whole truth. It's our job to freaking figure that part out. Can Max Scherzer go out and dominate and strike them out for 10 strikeouts tonight? Yes. Do the numbers say so? No. Okay. So, Corbin fucking Burns today had a 7.5 K prop when he was normally at a 9.5. He was going up against the best team and not striking out, a team that just hit him 3 weeks ago. And he's fucking got like 7 strikeouts, 8 strikeouts when it was 4th inning earlier. So he is fucking dominating. Ace pitchers are ace pitchers. You cannot look at unders when you're going up against an ace. I don't fucking care. Any guy who can rack up 12 strikeouts in a fucking game, I don't want an under on, bro. I want an under on a guy who's not a strikeout pitcher. And Max fucking Scherzer is what? He's one of the most dominant strikeout pitchers in baseball. So he's a stud. 39.5 fantasy points is fucking high. Not as high as I am right now. I'm like 7 bong loads and 2 blunts in, and it's only 12:23 out here in San Diego. So that's high. But I have him for 6 innings. That's 18 points. Quality start, so we're getting 24. 7 Ks at minimum. We got to take the minimum. They're going to give us 7.5. We'll say 7, even though he can have 10. We'll say 7, that's 21 points. 1 earned run. I'm sitting at 42 points without the win or without any extra strikeouts. I expect him to be dominant. I expect him to give up 1 earned run or less through 6 innings. And if he goes anything above, we shatter that. And if he just does that, we hit 42. So as you can see, that's my bet right there. I don't have the under-over things. Like, that's just what I bet. I cropped it out. We're on these two. We 2-picked them, and we're going to ride it. And you know why we're hot right now? You know why? You see these fucking eyes? I just fucking smacked Giannis triple-double, bro. Plus 700. Where you fucking at? 20 pays 140. Yeah, we're going to fucking keep riding this shit in. And we're going to keep smacking these fucking bookies, guys. So, Alec Baum on the other end. I got to give you some hitter stats before I was getting pumped. Let's get pumped. Alec Baum, though. He doesn't hit Scherzer well in 10 at-bats, but he's batting .308 this year, and his 2+ bases is plus 116. I'm going to throw a little beer money on Schwarber. He bats really good, guys. He's left-handed side. He's going to be at the top of the lineup versus a right-handed pitcher. He loves himself a fastball. His home run prop is plus 400. If Max gets hit today, he gives up a home run. Is it a solo shot or is somebody on base? That's for me not to figure out. I hope nobody's on base, and I hope Schwarber takes him deep for 1 and gives me plus 400. And I'll smack a little smack. But Gene Segura, guys, he's batting .368, 19 at-bats for Scherzer. He's batting .227 this year. But he is on a 5-game hit streak, and he's going with 11 total bases in the last 3 games. So he has 11 bases in the last 3 games on a 5-game hit streak. Gene Segura is hot, and he's batting .368 versus Scherzer lifetime. So definitely would be looking at Gene Segura today, guys, in any type of way you like. He is going to pay you some money. He's hot. Got to ride him while he's hot. Got to ride him versus the good numbers. So, shout out to you guys still in the fucking chat. If you the game I think is still delayed, guys. I am on Joe Musgrove strikeout prop today. 6.5 plus 122. My homie betted at 5.5 minus 145. Love me some Joe Musgrove today, guys. Going against his old team. I think the strikeouts are there, and I think he gets hit, though. So definitely wasn't looking at his fantasy score. Definitely looking at them strikeouts versus a team who's struggling at the moment. Bam. There's an extra prop for you that the game is still delayed on. So shout out to the chat. I see you all. My guy Moose, Noli fucking knows. If you don't know, Noli fucking knows, and he knows them unders, dude. I believe he's fucking undefeated again today, guys. God damn. God damn. Damn. But I'm glad I get his place. Woo! Woo! He was out on freaking the Say Hey show today, guys, giving out his place today. So if you don't follow him, you should. And yeah, shout out to you guys. My guy Trey, if you ain't knowing, you knowing. He smashed that Giannis with me. So smash that fucking like on your way out, guys. Thanks for hanging in there. Go on over to Prize Picks. Use promo code PubSports. First match deposit up to $100, guys. They will match deposit it as long as you use that promo code PubSports. So up to $100, go do yourself a favor and cash in with me tonight. There's my place to the left of me, so go get you some money. We be pubbing. Yeah.
Good show.
Thank you. Thank you. Did you bet any golf today?
Not yet.
I took a shot on Corey Champ plus 600.
Yeah.
And Powers at plus like 7,000 or some bullshit. And Champ is humming. If he could just tie it or get to Rama, then I could at least bet at single money and get my bet back at least,
Right.
But then there's a couple guys, bro. There's a couple guys. It's gonna come down to a few guys. They're shooting some big scores today, some of these guys. So one of these top dudes are gonna shoot a big score today.
I'm fucking concentrating on soccer. 4 legs down out of 5. My team's going right now is 0-0 through first 14 minutes. Debating on whether to hedge.
Do you have the draw?
I have the favorite home team and the draw. Can hedge out right now for 360 plus 360. I gotta do it. Fuck it. Unless they score right here. Really like to catch it at plus 400.
Hey, we're still live. Big Show. Someone just told us that.